Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was an Italian polymath of the Renaissance period, known as a painter, sculptor, architect, musician, scientist, mathematician, engineer, inventor, anatomist, geologist, cartographer, botanist, and writer. He is considered one of the greatest geniuses in history and is famous for masterpieces such as the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. Did you know? Leonardo da Vinci once said,
"Art is never finished, only abandoned." Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. As every divided kingdom falls, so every mind divided between many studies confounds and saps itself. Learning never exhausts the mind. Iron rusts from disuse, water loses its purity from stagnation, even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress, and grow brave through reflection. Art is the queen of all sciences, communicating knowledge to all the generations of the world. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. A good painter is to paint two main things, men and the workings of man's mind. The artist sees what others only catch a glimpse of. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. The truth of things is the chief nourishment of superior intellects. A beautiful body perishes, but a work of art dies not. In rivers, the water that you touch is the last of what has passed and the first of that which comes, so with present time. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing so. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. Experience is the teacher of all things. The human bird shall take his first flight, filling the world with amazement, all writings with his fame, and bringing eternal glory to the nest whence he sprang. To be a good painter, one has to see things as they are and not as they are said to be. There are three classes of people: those who see, those who see when they are shown, and those who do not see. Every obstacle can be overcome if we have the will to do it. Nature never breaks her own laws. A well-spent day brings happy sleep. The senses are the gateway to the mind. The painter who is familiar with the nature of the sinews, muscles, and tendons will know very well, in giving movement to a limb, how many and which sinews cause it, and which muscle, by swelling, causes the contraction of that sinew. As you cannot do what you want, you do what you can. The painter should be solitary because many communications with humans interfere with the progress of his work. Study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses, especially learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is a painting that is felt rather than seen.
This is a quote from Leonardo da Vinci, who had knowledge, understanding, and ability in his field, from which we can take the positives, leave the unnecessary, and prepare ourselves for a better future.